So, as we return for the second round, I have equipped both buffs and debuffs on myself, and I only change my skills slightly. That seems to do decent damage against him. So I've already started the fight a bit by trying to see what happens if I buff myself and debuff him. And I can't say that I notice much difference in terms of how many times I actually dodge his attacks. But I gotta say, it's a bit of a nice assurance that he does so many physical attacks, because that's a bit of a sure bet for me to know how I should counter him. Oh, and he also, of course, he does debuffs, and just to possibly get even more turn icons off of him, I equipped, for those who actually could, with Null, Nerve, and Panic. I think it's only Argilla though who can actually nullify both. But Surf and Gale both have anti-stun spells equipped, so they can cure themselves from that if it happens. Now, as I buff myself, he can actually remove my buffs, and of course buff himself. But by removing my buffs, he uses up one more turn icon, which I suppose is decently enough, since he doesn't seem to actually remove your buffs and his own debuffs too often. So it's not like as soon as you put them up, he removes them. Yeah, see, because I shielded that, at least in Argilla, he lost 2 turn icons, right, just from that. Now we're gonna remove this stun from Surf. And we are back in the game. So I was not completely gimped in terms of abilities. Because I thought that I was going to make some pretty bad mental choices at the beginning of the game, but that did not actually happen. Miss! Oh, he actually survived. That is pretty nice. Let's see. Should I use that or that? And transform back to demon form. You know, now that I think about it, I might have just been better off to just equip. Might have just been sufficient to have abilities to nullify stun and nerve on just Argilla, because those skills he uses hits everyone. So it seems to just, as long as she nullifies them, he will still lose 2 turn icons. No, actually, no. There we go. Sorry, never mind what I said. I don't want to have to cure myself from ailments as much as possible. But I was only able to get, I think it was Null, Nerve on at least Surf. So, but Gale and Surf has to remove stuns manually, while Argilla is completely safe from all of his status attacks. I think he's even safe from. She's even safe from sleep attacks. I did say before that sleep should not be a problem, but now that I think about it, when you are asleep, you can't really dodge, so it's a guaranteed hit. So you don't want to have your characters probably on low health, asleep, and the boss has recently used power charge and is ready to attack you. So that's a pretty bad move. Although this time, yeah, it seems like Gale actually survived that attack somehow. Not sure how he did that. Probably some ability or something. I don't know. Nothing I can recall right now. Okay, so Gale is, I think he's in panic. I don't have any items to remove that. There we go, 2 turn icons. Stuns. Shielded against sleep. I suppose sleep is some kind of nerve attack? That would make sense. Either way, she's safe from sleep attacks. Oh dang, why didn't I use that against those demons back there who actually sleeps you and then uses calm death? Yeah, a bit too late to think about that now, I guess. Shield, and he dodges. This is so good. I think I have the ideal setup for this. Power charge. Miss. Yes! Doop 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 doop. Oh, and I shouldn't forget to attack him, otherwise I'm gonna just stand here all day. Yeah, we can't forget to actually take him down. Can't keep this up forever, you know. And he removes his debuffs, and he heals himself for a pretty petty amount. And he buffs himself. So I'm going to have to use the Kaja against him to remove that. I'm not in a complete... Oh, dang. Don't... Oh. Ah, thankfully he did not hit Gale one more time. Let's see. So the first thing to do is to remove his buffs. And cure or heal up Gale. Now he does not have any debuffs. So he can hit me, but it shouldn't be a problem, I think. Mostly because I try to steel myself against his status ailments he can inflict on me. Which was actually a bit of a problem last time I fought this guy. And I'm starting to debuff him again, since I want to do that before I start attacking him. So this is a bit of a time-consuming battle, because I do that. But I would rather be safe than sorry in this case. Miss? Yes. And we keep attacking him again. I can never keep track of how many times I have applied the debuffs on him, since I think you can only apply them 3 times before you reach the limit. But I think I should be fine in a way. Let's see. Slowly but surely. Unfortunately, I don't have any Dyne class spells equipped on Argilla. I think that's not the mantra she's mastering right now. So she does not have any Dyne skills to attack with, so she's taking on a more of a supportive role. Oh, he's down to the red. Let's see here. Starting to debuff his attack power a bit. Shielded. Stuns. He misses and shield. But he hits with his sleep spell. Okay, don't attack Gale. Up he did. But he survives that, thankfully. And heal up. And what should I do? Should I think I'm gonna attack. Shielded. Miss. Oh no, I gotta remove that from Surf. Since Surf is the one who actually does the most damage. Relatively speaking. I don't really want to risk losing a turn if I actually miss while I have a stun on me, so I remove that first. Just to be safe. Shielded and he misses completely. Ah, and I gotta remove that again from Surf. It's a bit of a pain. Miss? Oh no. Of course not. I want to keep everyone topped off. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that was not so bad. When you had the proper mantra skills equipped. Okay. And almost everyone leveled up from that fight, which is pretty nice. Since the higher level you are, the more likely you are to actually survive boss encounters, I guess. Since you have a bit more health and all that. Let's see, what should I get for Gale? No, I don't think I actually need that. I think. Well, should it come down to it, I could always go back down and grind some mantras later if I need to. Yeah, yeah, it's always an option. I mean, yeah, that's what I really like. This game is, it kind of has this old style RPG feel to it that boss encounters are actually fairly challenging, and if you are not prepared enough, the thing you can do is to go back and grind up some and come back, and you are usually managed pretty fine. I wouldn't actually call myself an old school player, but I at least have played some of the games which actually had that old school feel to it, and I really like that aspect. So overall, I've got to say that this is a very good game for me. I like the challenge is actually sufficient, and almost everything about the gameplay is to my liking. I'm gonna change back my skills. Man, I hope I actually get to the finish soon. Let's see. What did I have before? Oh, I'm a bit tired. I've been sleeping very sporadically this week. Let's see. Yeah, some days I've been staying up to 3, but other days I've been just going to sleep at 10 because I just didn't feel like staying up any longer, and then just get up early in the morning and all that. Yeah, for those of you who do not know, and I don't think I've actually told you before, but this is my week off. I couldn't take any vacation back in December, so yeah, I took a fairly spontaneous decision to actually have take a vacation this week. Yeah, I could probably have saved up the vacation, but I figure that I don't take that much vacation during summer. So if I don't, and that's almost the only time I do take a vacation. So if I don't, so you could say that besides the vacation I take during summer, I don't really, for some reason I don't really use up the rest of my vacation days during a year. And yes, I do have saved vacation days, which I have not taken out. So I thought that I might as well. And I would say that it was a pretty decent decision overall, since I had to be at home to be able to receive my new TV, because otherwise I would have to wait for a day where I actually did not have work. Oh, that image of Sarah on the way. She was crying, yeah? We can't leave her alone now. I totally agree with you. Oh. You must be suffering. Hold on, Sarah. We'll catch up with you no matter what happens. Oh, they're all here. I'm getting a bit of an ominous feeling here. We can't turn back now. Come on, Surf. Their defenses are getting noticeably stronger. If we continue, then we probably won't be able to turn back. Okay, is there something on your mind, or are you afraid? There is a reason we've gotten this far and received the help of so many others. Don't forget that. I'm getting the feeling that this is actually the end of the game. Yeah, topmost level. I'm gonna go save. Guys, if there is something else you want me to do before I play through this, do tell me if there's actually something I can play through, since this seems to be the end.